I've had the most fun making this beautiful bag. This tutorial will give you details on how to make one yourself. It is very easy, so enjoy. Hello guys, welcome to Ayaaba Creations. On this channel we learn how to make simple beaded crafts. In today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a semicircle beaded bag. Materials needed. First, cut a long beading thread and add 4 sugar beads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you cross with the 4th bead. Then add 3 beads, 1 on each side, and cross with a 3rd bead. So we keep repeating this process. You add 3 beads and then you cross with a 3rd bead. So we are going to repeat this step. So after counting, like as you can see in the video, we should get 31. So mine is 30 here, so I'm going to add the last one to make it 31. So guys, there's a video on how to make this beaded plate bag. The link is in the description, so you can check it out. To begin the next stage, we add 3 beads. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yes, as you can see, and then we cross with the 3rd bead to make a ring of 4 beads. Then we pass the beading thread through the next 2 beads, 2 here, and then we add 3 beads. 1, 2, 3, and then we cross with the 3rd bead, and this gives us a ring of 6 beads. So then we pass the beading thread through the next 2 beads again, and then add 3 beads, cross with the 3rd bead to give us another ring of 6. So guys, we also sell whatever crafts we make, both wholesale and retail, so you can contact the number on your screen if you want to make enquiries, or if you also want to purchase any of our crafts. You can also check out our online store on Instagram at Ayaaba Beads Collection. In all, we are going to make 7 rings, each consisting of 6 beads for the first half. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we now pass the beading thread through only 1 bead, and then we add 2 extra beads, and we cross with the 2nd bead. This will give us a ring of 4 beads. Now we pass the beading thread through the next 2 beads again, and then we add 3 beads, and then we cross with the third bead to give us another ring of 6. So we keep repeating this process again by going through 2 beads, then you add 3 beads, then you cross with the third bead to get another ring of 6. We are also going to get 7 rings each, consisting of 6 beads for the next half. To complete the stage, you pass the beading thread through the last bead, and then you add 2 beads to cross, making a ring of 4 beads. Next, we are going to make a ring of 4 beads. So, first, add 3 beads and cross with the third bead. Then, pass the thread through the second bead, add 2 beads, and cross with the second bead. Subsequently, we are going to make rings of 5 now. So you're going to pass the thread through 2 beads, and then you add extra 2 beads and cross with the second bead to make the ring of 5. Pass it again through 2 beads, add extra 2 beads, cross with the second bead to get another ring of 5. Repeat that process again. In all, we are going to make 6 rings, each consisting of 5 beads for the first half. So let's count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are going to go through only 1 bead, and then we are going to add 2 beads and cross with the second bead to make a ring of 4 beads. Then we go through 2 beads again and add 2 extra beads and cross with the second bead to start making another ring of 5 for the second half. So we are going through again 1, 2, then we add 2 extra beads, and then we cross with the second bead. And so we keep repeating this process. But as for the second half, instead of 6 rings each consisting of 5 beads, we are actually going to get 7 rings each consisting of 5 beads for the second half.
I've got the steez in you.
At this stage, we are going to add 3 beads. Actually, what you are going to do at this stage is to make rings of 4 on each bead. So first, we are going to add 3 beads and cross with the 3rd bead. Then we are going to go through the next bead, add 2 beads and cross with the 2nd bead. So this is what we are going to be repeating on each of the bead till we get to the last bead. So here we are also going to make a ring of 4 beads. So we are crossing with the 3rd bead. Then pass the beading thread through the next bead. Then we add extra 2 beads and cross with the 2nd bead. Pass the beading thread through the next bead and add 2 beads and cross with the 2nd bead. Next, we are going to pass the beading thread through the next 2 beads. Here we are making a ring of 5 beads. So we add 2 beads and we cross with the 2nd bead to make a ring of 5 beads. Then we pass the beading thread through the next 2 beads again, add 2 beads and then we cross with the 2nd bead. Next, you are going to pass the beading thread through 1 bead to make another ring of 4, add 2 beads, cross with the 2nd bead to make a ring of 4 beads. We pass the beading thread through the next bead again, add 2 beads and cross with the 2nd bead to make another ring of 4 beads. Now, we are going to pass the beading thread through the next 2 beads, add 2 beads and cross with the 2nd bead to make a ring of 5 beads. We pass the beading thread through the next 2 beads again, add 2 beads and cross with the 2nd bead. Then we are going to pass the beading thread through the next 2 beads again. 1, 2. Add 2 beads. To get another ring of 5 beads. Then now we are going to make rings of 4 beads. So just pass it through the next bead, add 2 beads, cross with the 2nd bead, and then repeat the same process of passing through the next bead. You add 2 beads and cross with the 2nd bead. Then on the last bead too, you pass the beading thread through the last bead, add 2 beads and cross with the second bead. So 1, 2, 3 rings of 4, 1, 2 rings of 5, 1, 2 rings of 4, 1, 2, 3 rings of 5, 1, 2, 3 rings of 4, and then we are done with this stage. For this stage, you add 3 beads, cross with the third bead, and then you make the first ring of 4. Then you pass the beading thread through the next bead, then you add 2 beads, cross with the second bead, and make the second ring of 4 beads. Then you pass the bead through the next bead, add 2 beads, and then you make the third ring of 4 beads. Now you're going to pass the beading thread through the next 2 beads, and then you add 2 beads to make a ring of 5 beads. Then you now pass the beading thread through the next 2 beads. This time around, you're going to add 3 beads. Then now you cross with the third bead to make a ring of 6 beads. You're going to go through the next 2 beads again, add 3 beads again, and then we cross with the third bead to get us another ring of 6 beads. Then you're going to go through the next 2 beads, and then we add extra 2 beads to make us a ring of 5 beads. Next, we go through the next bead and add 2 beads to make us a ring of 4 beads. And then we pass the beading thread through the last bead, add 2 beads to make us another ring of 4 beads. So at this point, we're actually going to change the pattern a little. So you're making rings of 4 beads, but in a horizontal manner. So kindly see what's happening here. So this is the second ring of 4 beads, and then the third one is this. So now we're going to pass the beading thread through the next bead. Then we are going to make a ring of 4 beads. So we add 2 beads, and then we cross with the 4th bead. Sorry, we cross with the second bead here. So pass through the next bead, add 2 beads, and then cross with the second bead. At this point, my beading thread got finished, so I am going to make a knot and then we will continue. Passing the beading thread through 3 beads. As you can see, this is a new beading thread I just cut. Then you're going to cross with 1 bead, and now you're going to pass the beading thread through the next bead on one side, and then on the other side. Kindly watch this step carefully. So 2 beads, and then we are going to add 2 beads and cross with the second bead, and then voila, we are done. So what is left is making a knot and then cutting the excess thread. Now we are going to build the sides. So first, add 3 beads. As for the sides, they are all going to be rings of 4 beads each. So I think it's self-explanatory. So if you watch the video carefully, you can be able to make the sides easily. So guys, if today is your first time watching our video, you can support us by subscribing to our channel. You can also like our videos, share them to others so that people can also learn how to make this beautiful beaded semicircle bag. big thank you to all those who have subscribed to our channel, all those who like our videos, and all those who share our content. Thank you very, very much.
Arab got the steez in you.